What is up, people? It's your boy Ghosty Soul here, and I'm back with another Showdown video with Belgium Charizard, which I already had a video of, a singular match. Now I have a couple battles here with a nice team around the Belgium Charizard. So we start the battle. They have they set up with Pangoro. I love Pangoro myself. It's literally my favorite Pokemon with Gengar. So yeah, he bulked up, and yeah, I go into my underwear Clefable, so it ignores stat boost. And I get the Safeguard up. Safeguard is just good because if Charizard gets he can get poisoned or thunder waved, you can just lose the game that way. You can go Tapu Fini in the terrain, but it's a flying type, so it doesn't affect flying types. I go into Charizard. I Belgium immediately since I had the Memento. Tentacle was at -2 attack. I don't get the accuracy drop, fortunately for me, and I can just Earthquake. He goes into Pangoro, but I have Acrobatics, which is super effective, and Stab, so same type attack bonus, so that's great for me. Togekiss could be faster, could be Scarf, but I was faster. Didn't get affected by the Sticky Wedge because it's a flying type, obviously. And now in comes Ditto, and it copies stat change with his ability, but it already got the -1 speed. Because of Sticky Web before it transformed, so I should be faster still. So let's see, because if it's faster, it just reverse sweeps. But I was faster, and I acrobatics finished the job. And at this point, it's pretty much GG unless the situation has priority, like Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak, but it didn't. So yeah. Charizard could have just came through at the end, and so the next battle, they have a nice team with Volcanion is a huge threat against this team. Charizard can OHKO with Earthquake if it's belly drummed up, but you have to get the rest. You have to be set up right, and the Arctozolt under Hill, it gets double speed boost. Its speed gets doubled because of hail for Slush Rush, so that can be very hard for me. He leads Ninetales, and I get a final game without. Doesn't get his Aurora Throw up, and that's pretty big for me. That's pretty important. In comes Arctozolt, and he actually substitutes up, and that's great move by them. It's very nice set. And then comes my Hitmontop, and these plays are pretty nice, to be honest. I get the Intimidate doesn't work because it's behind a substitute, so I don't get the attack drop. Yeah, but I have Mach Punch, and Bolt Beak is just like Fish's Ren. If it goes first, it does double damage, but because I have a priority move in Mach Punch, I move first, and this is just does regular damage. It gets hit by the Rocky Helmet, and I just can Mach Punch. It was amazing play by me, actually. It's a good thing I had Mach Punch, or else it would just be a 2-hit KO instead of a 3-hit KO. At this point, it goes Scorpion. And I was lucky that it was Rocky Helmet because it couldn't defog after my Hitmontop went down. And now he defogs, and now I can go for a free belly drum, and a free flame charge. So that was actually the most fortunate for me. In comes for Canyon, and just goes down to Earthquake. So I mean, Earthquake, flame charge, acrobatics. It's so good. It's so good with Belgium. I think this is the most effective Charizard set in singles. So yeah. Third battle. Again a Volcanion. Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu Water is a giant threat. against this team because it can just Aqua Jet and just pretty much Oko Charizard at like 70%. So Urshifu is a huge threat. You know, at the same time, it's like Charizard is very good against this team. Because the Rillaboom Grassy Glide, you know, it's double resist because of Fire and Fly. So, yeah, they lead Urshifu in the U-turn out. They Toxic with Blissey. I'm gonna be honest, Toxic is really my least favorite move because every mon almost can use it, right? They actually banned it, or they nerfed it in beginning of Gen 8. Only the people who can originally learn it had it, and they took it away from people from Pokemon who cannot learn it, and now it's back. I don't know why, but yeah. It's Volcanion goes for Sludge Wave, so I guess that it was choice specs. So he was locked into Sludge Wave, so that's why I go Charizard. If it wasn't choice specs, I would just lost on the spot. So it was a perfect moment for me to set up. I kind of was timid to go into Flame Charge because Blissey is just so bulky. It might just tank +6 Flame Charge because I've seen it before. In goes Rillaboom. He doesn't go immediately to Urshifu Aqua Jet because it might not KO at full. So I went to Rillaboom and went for the Grassy Class first to get the damage. It was actually a very smart play by them. And this moment is just perfect. I have choice specs Lele with Thunderbolt. If I didn't have Thunderbolt, I just lost. So Urshifu would have just swept. So I'm actually pretty. There was so super clutch that I Thunderbolt. And crazy thing is Urshifu outspeeds. I don't know how it outspeeds. Like I think I'm max speed. Like Tapu Lele is 110, right? And Urshifu is like 100 speed, I think. But yeah, we just clutched it up at the end. I live at fucking 5% after Surging Strike is just damn strong. It's so strong. So good. So yeah, that was a great battle. Yeah, on to the next. So right here we have another Volcanion. Jesus Christ, there's so many Volcanions on the ladder. You know, it's also it's unbelievably strong with Steam Eruption choice specs. And there it goes, like, final gambit, like, I just love that Aselga, bro. It's like, so good. In comes Durant, and this is a pretty interesting pick. I love Durant. You don't see much in the OU tier, but it's definitely super good, especially when the Dynamax meta, and they also cannot hit. Weevo sets up with Swords Dance. Fucking Shuckle tanks a +4 knockoff, even though if he still had an item, it would have KO'd, but, yeah, it's just so bulky. Weevo just adamantly goes for the knockoff. So I went into my unaware Clefable, and it was actually a pretty bad play from me. I teleported out. But yeah, I should have Thunder Wave there. Thunder Wave. I wasn't skill link on my Cloyster. It was purely for Rapid Spin and Teleport. Since it learns Teleport is super cool. But yeah, I should have Thunder Wave the Weevo with my Clef. So I Thunder Wave the Ferrothorn. Inca, and this is just a perfect moment for me to set up with my Charizard. And even though it gets Intimidate, the Belly Jump gets it maximizes attack. So regardless, it goes to +6, I think. So yeah, I can Acrobatics here. Weevo gets speed lowered, so it has to go for Ice Shot if it has it. Did it. Charizard tanks and just this part is pretty yeah. Here was kind of a predicament because if I go for Acrobatics or Flame Charge, I get Iron Bars and a potential Rocky Helmet, which is very imminent on Ferrothorn. So like I have to go for the Earthquake, but Earthquake won't kill at full just because this thing is so bulky, bro. Like it's literally a physical tank. So I had two choices, like sack this thing, go for the guaranteed kill, or like go for a guaranteed knockout. But or just like go for the earthquake and just hope for like a paralyzed 25% chance or crit, or that he just leech seed or some shit. So I earthquake, I get a AGC paralyzed there. It's so fortunate for me. I mean, that won me the game. If I didn't get paralyzed in a gyro ball or some other, I just lost, bro. So at this point, Dragapult had a speed lowered. If it had clear body, it didn't get its speed lowered, and it outsped, and it KO'd me, right? So this was a very luck based game. Like, it's funny to see how, like, Dragapult wasn't clear body ability, which he got his their speed stat dropped, and and my Charizard was faster and just went first, right? So that was very very lucky battle, but like still because no clear body, I just pulled up in the end and pulled through, and like Charizard with another sweep. This person has a pretty balanced team. It has 3 Stallmonks and Choco, Toxapex, and Ferrothorn, and like 2 hyper offense with Darmanitan and Blacephalon, and like a pretty solid mon in Kangaskhan with Fake Out, U-Turn. Is a bit of a support role. So I like this team. It's pretty meta and still pretty unique. So at least with Darm. I probably didn't expect the final gambit. And I immediately went into Charizard to set up. And actually, he went for the Toxic Spikes. If he went for Toxic or Scald, it was... Then just my Charizard would have went down, like, way earlier. Like, the Blacephalon was Choice Scar, so he got to attack her first. But in comes Kangaskhan and finishes the job for him. At this point, I only have my Cloyster, who has an attacking move, so I need to get Shell Smash set up. But because Ferrothorn is so bulky on the physical side, it's the question if how much +2 Icicle Sphere is gonna do. So like it's a pretty tight end game. Can go either way, honestly. The Ferrothorn just goes for Gyro Ball because I taunted. He cannot go for like a support move, you know. In comes his own Shaco. It's pretty funny that they have a Shaco as well. It's so good, bro. If it gets taunted, it's like you only can. Some Shaco literally only have support moves. So in comes my closet. He shell smash himself. I've seen it a lot on the ladder, and I always wonder what that does because you have no baton pass, right? So, oh yeah, it's power swap, I think, or something like that. So, and this is the play of the game. He protects here, and I get another shell smash. That was really the play of the game. And now I'm at +4, I think. So now I'm at +4, and now Rock Blast does Oko with the skill link ability. I love that. Cloyster is super good, man. So Cloyster Generation 1 Pokemon does the work, man. Does the work. And Icicle Sphere just barely KOs. Like, that won me the game. The second Shell Smash, if I didn't got the second Shell Smash, I lost. Here again, like, the first one does 19, 18, 20, and the last one 70. It's like so close. If I didn't have the 6% rocks, I might just not won, you know? He fakes out, I flinch, he sucker punches, I live on 1. And I just and Clutch finished. It was an amazing battle, super tight in the end, super close in the end. But yeah, Cloyster pulled through after Charizard got the belly drum off and like put in amazing work. So yeah, let's go to the final battle. So they have a team of Hexorus, Dragonite, the Crab, Hitmontop, Toxapex, and Nidoqueen. I love to see Nidoqueen. I love Nidoqueen. The crab is crawling. Okay, so they switch out the Nidoqueen to Tox, and this is so beautiful to see a Toxapex go down like that of a non-super effective hit. It's just pure art, man. It's just pure art. In comes Nidoqueen. He's skill bashes. I've never seen skill bash. Nidoqueen is, you get the defense boost, right? So, in comes Hexerus. It's pretty funny. This I was choice banded, so now I can go for Aqua Tail, knock me out. So that was pretty funny turn of events. So my Shuko goes down. I have all my hazards up. But yeah, Dragonite tend to usually run dual wing beat, like, but I think it's choice banded because they went for extreme speed all the time. Maybe it didn't have dual wing beat. I don't know. In comes Hitmontop for them. I Bellijon. This is a perfect moment for me to set up with Bellijon. They can have Stone Edge, but it's rarely the case. I just acrobatics, go first and knock it out. In comes Dragonite. I'm faster, even though it doesn't get affected by sticky webs. In comes Hexerus, goes for first impression. It's double resist, fire and flying. I just acrobatics again, and the Crawdon could have had Aqua Jet. Adaptability. Aqua Jet could have definitely KO my Charizard at this range, even at full, I think. So yeah, that was again a nice battle. I think he shouldn't have given up because he had a clear chance. Because my Clefable didn't have any attacking moves, but yeah, he didn't know that, of course. But yeah, it's a great battle. I really enjoyed using this team. I made this team myself. I love to make teams. I love to try it out on the ladder. And yeah, it doesn't always work. Of course, you have to have like the perfect setup. Get yourself in the right positioning for Charizard to set up. It's a lot of things that outspeed 100 base speed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. Peace.